So on a previous video, I shared with you guys three campaigns on TikTok that me and my brother we were running and they were profitable. And I share with you what metrics to look at. Today, I'm gonna make a different video because I want to share with you the reason why you're not succeeding, why your metrics are trash, and why you can scale your product. The main reason why you cannot scale is because your CPC and CTR is not good. So your CPC is way too high. So it costs you way too much money to get a client. Think about this. On here, as an example, it costs 40 cents, 37 cents, 27 cents to get a client. If you in the opposite, it takes you $1, $2, $3, this becomes important. Why? Well, the difference between 37 cents and 20 cents, it's not a big deal. But when you start speaking about dollars, let's say that it costs you $1. So it means in your case, it will cost you three times more to acquire a client than me. For me, I can have three times more traffic and I can have less sales, but because I have so much traffic, it will make me highly profitable. And on here, you can see the CTR is great. So people love staying, love watching my videos, love going on my website. Overall, they just like it. On here, same thing, another screenshot of another product. Metrics are still amazing. CTR is still great. Sales are coming through. Same thing for this third one. So overall, what is the reason? The reason is the hook. The hook of your video is the most important thing. In approximately a few seconds, I'm going to share with you two videos of someone that makes video on TikTok and sells a product. So what do I do is I follow many brands, many people that they sell something on TikTok, and I try to look at their hook. What do they do differently to catch the attention of a customer? Even though the business is not sexy, you can see like, okay, they can leverage a hook because their business is not sexy, but they kind of put some funny things to make it more interesting. So let me share it with you. So as you can see, this person is called IC Sign Factory, and he makes video about selling LED. So look, caught my girlfriend putting that I had to leave. So he put a cringe video, so you kind of feel cringy watching at this. You're like, and if it is with sound, it's even more cringe. But yeah, cringe. And look, he looks like Donald Trump now. And what he says like, "Oh, awesome! Do you need a LED sign for your business?" Blah blah blah. And like I said, you go from getting like some sort of emotion, like you're like cringe, to they're selling. It's like, oh, now they're selling come more smoothly because it's like, oh, you made me laugh, so it's a good video. It is what it is, and he's selling some LED sign, and that's what I'm saying, guys. You want to follow those brands, you want to follow those people and get inspired by them. You don't need to recreate the wheel. You don't need to do something crazy. You just need to get inspired by other people. If we go, let's say on this one is another one that is very cringy and very, very strange. As you can see, like look at his face. Anyways, one of the most valuable position in sign company is quality inspector or QC, check all order details each other. So overall, like he's a good salesman. He shows you something cringe, something strange. You're like, ugh. And then you watch the video, you're like, oh, he got my attention. He got me. He got me good. But that's what it is. Look at how many likes, how many comments, how many shares. LC Sign saved us. Is that a Paygorn? Hell nah. How did you know about Peachy Boy? So he gets a lot of interaction. And in a world where social media is king, attention is the currency. And let's be honest, since attention is the currency, people don't have much attention. So you need to grab their attention a certain way. Let's say, let me give you an example if you're selling a dropshipping product. So if you're let's say selling something for acne, you can put a woman with acne like crying or throwing her makeup and now sharing the solution afterwards about, oh, this is a LED mask for your acne, and you will be able to have less acne and you won't have to deal with those type of temperament, anger issue, whatever. So just something basic like this. Again, you have someone selling makeup brushes. You can see someone like throwing the makeup brushes at the wall and say like, oh, those makeup brushes are so dirty, so I need to remove them. And now you're selling something to clean them and make it better. So you just need to be creative. Think about a different scenario that you will put, and ask ChatGPT if you have no idea. If you are less of a creative person, simply ask ChatGPT, I want to sell this product. What kind of a funny thing could I do? Could I uh and it doesn't need to be funny, it could be sad as well. So let's say if you're selling like, let's say, a mini coat, cute coat for dogs, you can put a coat, a dog in the cold, and sharing like, oh, the dog is freezing, you don't want your dog to be freezing, so buy him that coat. So something like this, play with emotion. It could be cringed, it could be happy, it could be sad, it could be anger, it could be whatever it is. At the end of the day, what you do want is you want to make them feel a certain way and then sell them something. Because if you sell them something right away, they're not going to like it. But at the same time, like I said, if you have a good product, you can sell it the way that you want. But the problem is when it comes down to scaling, a lot of you guys like make 10K out of a product, 5K out of a product, and you're like, well, I didn't make much money. The product died. How can you make your product last longer? Creative. Do you know how many creative we create every time we have a winning product? Like, to be honest, like around 20 per day. 20 creative per day. And it's not complicated. It's not like people think, oh, 20 per day. This is craziness. Well, what are you doing? Well, guys, it's not craziness. You create 20 different creative, well, one creative, your best creative, and 20 different hooks, and that's enough. And after that, you will create 3 4 variation of your video, and you will put again 20 hooks on each, and now you have 60 videos. And again, 3 4 videos different and 20 different hooks again, and now you have 100 videos. So it is not complicated. As you can see, keep look. No, it's because those are, you know, you know what I mean? They're strange, but anyways, strange and whatever. And on here you can see it's basically he does the same thing, but it's a different hook. So he sells the same thing. His approach isn't different. The only thing that he says he do is a different sign, different hook, and that's it. Everything about him is like this. Look, same thing. Like the same exact thing. This man is a genius. He doesn't need to overcomplicate things, doesn't need to do anything. And look at the millions of like hundred of thousands of likes. It's incredible. Another one. Let's look at another one. Come here. And as you can see, look, on this one didn't work very well. Why? Because it didn't have a hook. Look, no hooks. So the hooks makes the whole difference. So as you can see, look, 400 likes, 17 comments, 82. So it's not bad, but compared to what he pulls, like look at those, like 600,000 likes, 33,000 likes, 45,000 likes, 200,000 likes, 300,000 likes, almost 400, and on here 400. You can see that the attention grabber is the most important thing on TikTok. And it is what it is, guys. If you want to do it, then do it. You'll make a lot of money. You'll have a lot of clients. But if you don't do it, then you just need to rely on, is your product good enough? And I don't want to rely on that. I want to rely on my skills, and I want to make sure that things are great. Again, you just need, in order for you to do this, do what other people are doing, other brands are doing. Do the same thing, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. Hopefully that you understood a lot on how to grab the attention of your client. Like I said, you take apart of a video that is controversial, and after that you sell your things and you'll be good to go. So wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Take care. See you in the next video, and peace out.